It's that Candy Fresh, got the new now next. If you a dope artist in the city, come on and get your shine on, get your shine on. Candy Fresh gon' show love, get your shine on. It's that Candy Fresh, got the new now next. If you a dope artist in the city, come on and get your shine on, get your shine on. Candy Fresh gon' show love, get your shine on. Candy Fresh, Candy Fresh, Candy Fresh, get your shine on, get your shine on. It's that Candy Fresh, got the new now next. If you a dope artist in the city, come on and get your shine on, get your shine on. Candy Fresh gon' show love, get your shine on. It's that Candy Fresh, got the new now next. If you a dope artist in the city, come on and get your shine on, get your shine on. Candy Fresh gon' show love, get your shine on. Candy.
Hey, my name is Boheme, and this tune is called You.
You walked away from me. You walked away from me, but you came back when you saw others valued me. Thought you'd just throw me away, toss me aside like yesterday's news. Too full of yourself to recognize real. You walked away from me. You walked away from me, but you came back when you saw others valued me. You loved my ideas, but thought I was all talk, till you saw the fruits of my labor. Before your very own eyes, you took me for granted in an instant. Surprise, surprise, you ain't the first. You, yeah, 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 you. You, 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 yeah, you, 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 you. Yeah, 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 you. You, 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 yeah, you, 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 hey. You, 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 you. Shared your ideas and visions, and I met you where you was at, offered you support. You walked away from me, but you came back when you saw others valued me. Yeah, but maybe you never came back. Maybe it was just a thought that you had, or maybe it was a dream, or deja vu. Peace.
There have been many times in my life when all I had were all your disappointments. I wasn't who you thought. There have been many times in my life when all I had were all of my tough choices, my good and bad choices. There was a chipping away of me, I felt it so deeply. It was very real to me, I felt it so deeply. So I continue to fall into my orbit. Yes, I continue to fall into my orbit. I radiate warmth, fire from my heart. I realize it's alright, it's on me. I realize it's alright, it's on me. Ain't nothing I need to try to be, gotta be. I am everything I am. I radiate strength in the absence of experience. I know things, I just seem to know things. I feel everything oh so deep. I think deep, I feel deep.
Yeah, I'm one of them.
I sink, spread, and seep deep into all I touch. So I continue to fall into my orbit. Yes, I continue to fall into my orbit. I radiate warmth, fire from my heart. I realize it's alright, it's on me. The good, bad, the ugly, it's alright. Oh, oh, oh. I realize it's alright, it's on me. The good, bad, the ugly, it's alright. Oh, oh, oh. I realize it's alright, it's on me. I realize it's alright. Yes, I am, I'm alright, I'm okay, because I wanna be, I am, yeah. Yes, I am, I'm alright, I'm okay, because I wanna be, I am, yeah. Realize it's alright, it's on me. The good, bad, the ugly, it's alright. Oh, oh, oh. I realize it's alright, it's on me. The good, bad, the ugly, it's alright. Oh, oh, oh.
Peace. Thank you.
What's up, everybody? We are back for the 5th episode of the 5th season of Candy Fresh. I have the beautiful, talented V. Boheme. How are you doing tonight, beautiful?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing well. I of course, because I just saw you perform and you killed it, so obviously I'm in high spirits. Please talk to us about the work that you do.
Oh, man. So I am what I call a multimodal performance artist. So that means that I am both a creator on the creative and the directorial side on multiple industries, creative industries. So like I'm a singer, I write my own music, I also produce music concerts, and people can also hire me to sing. I am an actress and I write my own one-person performances, and I also produce those theater performances, and I also write and produce for other people. So it's just a way for me to have a catch-all for the amount of brains that go into what it is to be me as an artist every day. And I know I'm not the only one who does that. So any artist that you're on the creative and the leadership side across multiple things, you're a multimodal artist too.
Yes, and that has a ring to it, and you exude that. It's giving one-woman band, right, y'all? That's really, really dope. And watching you perform, I can attest, like, you're not just a standstill performer, right? You put your all into it. You could feel your energy from literally across the room. So tell us like how you gained that confidence as a performer, because it really does show when you're on a stage.
Yeah. I get it from a range of places. I'm originally from Southfield, Michigan, which is just outside of Detroit. And so the spirit of Detroit doesn't only live in the city's borders. It kind of seeps out as far as the world, right? Motown has reached the entire planet, you know? So that spirit of Detroit is a part of what really gives me passion and fire. You know, like performers are just like everywhere in Detroit. It oozes out of everyone. And it oozes out of me too. So that's really something that I carry with me everywhere that I go. And also, it's just I'm a very emotionally intense person inside of my own experience. So, like, I can't even help myself but to, like, express from such a true place inside of myself. And I would just say that confidence, I don't know if it's a confidence or it's a commitment to expressing myself. And much like Thomasina, you know, Billie Holiday, Josephine Baker, Ella Fitzgerald, Dinah Washington, Sarah Vaughan. Those are some of my most impactful performers that I feel like I'm a part of their lineage. As well, you know, so Blues Legacies and Black Feminism by Angela Davis is also a Bible of mine. Like all of those things really live inside of me, the tradition of performance, you know, by African American women in particular. I remember one time I had an opportunity to host music for an event, and they were like, yeah, do all funk and soul music. And I was like, yeah. And then I went home and was like, dang, I grew up in the church. I ain't never heard I don't even know. So I had to like do a bunch of research and like go down this rabbit hole, and I discovered Betty Davis. I was living in Pittsburgh at the time, and my brain just exploded to discover all these Black women who didn't just contribute. That's not even a big enough word. But they provided the thread of the fabric of American culture. Not just the fabric itself, the actual thread that comprised the fabric. That is what their contributions have done. And so I got really, you know, overwhelmed in my learnings, and that really just like amplified my sense of like commitment to expressing myself whenever I get to touch a stage.
What an answer. Can we give her a round of applause? That was crazy. You gave me a history lesson and all types of stuff. So thank you for that.
Little rabbit hole vibe.
Right.
You know?
No, that was great. So you mentioned a lot of goats, a lot of greats, and like you are wise beyond your years, because you're not even mentioning people, you know, millennials, you know, you're
there
mentioning.
There are some, but
yeah,
those are my anchors.
No, and I love that. And you also mentioned growing up in the church. So how would you say, not specifically those women, but growing up in the church influenced your sound and your musical style?
So much I could say. So it is like kind of my blueprint, actually. Growing up in church, in the Church of God in Christ specifically, Kojic, we shouting, we praying, we laying on hands, we doing all those things, right? So I remember being a kid and like, you know, moments where spirit would be so thick in the space that you would, you know, we would sing until there was like no words left, right? And then people start to speak in tongues or scat, right? Rhythms. And then all of a sudden there's no sound left. So now the spirit moves to the body. So now we shouting and we running and so the swirling of spirit from song to rhythm to body, from song to rhythm to body over and over again is really my blueprint. So I'm gonna sing until there's nothing left, and then I'm a and then I'm gonna
right. Can we again? So I just feel like y'all are like really flexing today, as you should. That was amazing. And I can tell, like, even when you speak, it's very like poetic and very, it's just you give art, like your aura gives art. So, and then you also mentioned in one of your songs, I don't remember the exact lyric, but you basically said you're one of those folks that's in your head and you think a lot, right? And you emphasize that, like you looked at us and you told us that. So what is your songwriting process like? Because sometimes that can be overwhelming when you do wear all your feelings and your emotions on your sleeve.
Yeah, I think I feel like I'm a very, very seasoned in my performance experience, but I do feel like I'm still emerging as a songwriter, actually. So for me, as I've written a lot of music, and it hasn't all reached the public either, too. So like it's just such a journey to like get comfortable with it. But a lot of times I'll sit with all my journals out and play whatever song I'm writing to and just like, flip through pages until things pop out at me and like just hit record and just pop those things out and then eventually kind of listen back and be like, okay, that sounds like a part. That sounds like a part. And sometimes too, I get a bug in like the wee hours. Like sometimes like for a certain span of time, I can't either go to sleep before a certain hour or I can't, or I wake up out of my sleep and have to like write something down or voice notes. It's also a best friend of mine too. Voice notes.
Love voice notes. All right. Well, this has been a pleasure.
Yeah.
Before we wrap up here, I want you to let everyone know where we can support you, where we can follow you, and what you might have coming up.
Yes. So you can follow me on Instagram. Boheme Official is where you find me there. And my website is Listen to V. That's listen, the number 2, VIE. ListenToV.com. And also what else you can look out for. I had the pleasure of sharing my creativity to honor the late Brittany Delaney not too long ago, a powerful spoken word poet based here in the Twin Cities. And so she survives 2 young children. And so if you go to Facebook and search T. Michael Rambo, he's going to have some links up there for you to give so that we can keep support flowing to her family, in her, now that she's transitioned. So like that's actually the most important thing I can ask of y'all to support right now. Yeah.
Well, thank you so much, V. Let's give her a round of applause, y'all.
This is one of my favorite jazz standards to cozy up to. This is Corcovado. Quiet nights and quiet stars, quiet chords from my guitar, floating on the silence that surrounds us. Quiet thoughts in quiet dreams and quiet walks by quiet streams and the windows looking over the mountains and the sea. How lovely. This is where I want to be. Here with you, so close to me until the final flicker of life's ember. Darling, I who was lost and lonely, believing life was only a bitter tragic joke, I found with you. made a nice reggae track for me to pay a tribute to Billie Holiday. And so this is that song. This is Good Morning Heartache.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, good morning, heartache. Here we go again. Good morning, heartache. You're the one who knew me when. Oh, I tossed and turned till it seemed you had gone. But darling, here you are with the dawn. Oh, 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 oh. Good morning, heartache. Oh, you old gloomy sight. Good morning, heartache. You're the one who said goodbye last night, and now I tossed and turned till it seemed you had gone. And there you go, you're gone with the dawn. Oh, stop haunting me now. Can't shake you, can't shake you know how. Just leave, gon' leave me alone. Can't you see I've got those Sunday blues, straight to Monday blues. Good morning, heartache. Oh, yeah, you walked in my door. Good morning, heartache. I just can't take you no more. Gone, heartache, get down. Gone, heartache. Don't make me leave town. Oh, oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Heartache, 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 heartache. Good morning, heartache. Oh, here we go again. Good morning, heartache. Oh, you know me well. Oh, now every day I start by saying to you, good morning, heartache. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? Oh, I'm your fool. Good morning, heartache. Oh, you're tearing me down. Oh, you're tearing me down. Good morning, good morning, good evening, good night. You know I since you came to my door, morning, heart, I can't take you no more. I can't take you no more. Good morning, good evening, good night. I'll be alright. Good morning, heartache. Good morning, heartache. Ooh, hey, ooh, oh yeah, yeah. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, heartache.
Thank you, Charles Petrus, Chili Petrus from Pepper Productions. That was his track, so I want to give him his due. Thank you.
What's up, everybody? We are back with the talent. Okay, I like that energy. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. That is amazing. Amazing, amazing. We are back with the talented Miss Thomasina. Now, I learned during the break that not only is she an amazing artist, but she's a businesswoman. I don't know if y'all see what's in my hand, but she does it all. So let's get into your work, and let's start with the music. How long have you been a performer and an artist?
Well, I should say I'm a North High graduate, North High, class of '88, and I've been singing since then. Started out as a dancer and sort of just transitioned into singing, and it just kept going, so.
Okay,
A
so
long
if I
time.
do the math, a couple years, 2 or 3
A
years,
few,
right?
a few.
So before we got started, you said that all you do is sing and make snacks, but you just mentioned to us that you're also a dancer. So you are a multi-talented artist, right?
Yeah, dance is it's still in my heart, but yes.
Yes.
And I do write music now. I write score for theater, film, and television. So
Absolutely
I'm a
amazing.
singer. I'm a songwriter. I'm really excited.
That's
I wanna get
amazing.
into
So
areas.
yes, and that's the important thing. Like once you hone in on your craft, it's like what's next, right? As a creative. So
Oh,
for
yeah.
you, because you do a little bit of everything, what brings you the most joy out of the things you just told me about?
Everything I do involves singing. So even when I transitioned and started doing theater so that I could still dance and sing when I first started, I wanted to make sure that I was always singing. And now, 35 years into the local business, I've built a relatively strong resume, and I get to request that when I get cast for shows, no matter what they are, I say, I know my character doesn't sing, but you got to put a song in there. So I
And
can sing
here,
it.
let's give her a round of applause for that. So you've built such an amazing reputation for yourself that you get to call the shots. That's amazing.
In a way, because not everybody accepts that, and I don't get hired for everything, but I am very clear about I want to spend my life and my last breath singing. And that's the most joy I get is from singing, and hopefully people feel what I'm giving when I am singing. And I think that's certainly part of my calling and part of my gifts I'm supposed to somehow share with the world in a good way. So
Yeah.
I try to incorporate. I sing to the brittle. I even have a jingle for the brittle. So
Well, now you have to show us the jingle, obviously.
okay, that's why I said it.
Oh,
Ready?
perfect. Shameless plug. Go
I
ahead.
know, shameless. Okay, so here we go. You hold that. Okay. Can the audience help me? Just with a little snap.
All right, yeah.
Here we go.
There we go.
Give me something I love to eat. Give me one of my favorite treats. Whether it's a lot or a little, ooh, Thomasina's cashew brittle.
Let's give her a round of applause. Okay, so you do everything. That was absolutely amazing. So I want to talk a little bit more about the music because you mentioned that no matter what you do across the board, music has to be involved. I think that this is just my opinion, but I believe that the strongest songwriters are the best musicians and vice versa. So for you, because you do both, do you prefer performing your own music or do you get like an extra boost seeing other people perform your music for theater and film?
You know, it's all of it. I never have to choose anything. Nobody ever has to choose. It can be all of that. So it can depend on the show I'm doing at the moment or the commercial or the play that I'm writing for at the moment. Whatever is inspiring me to write, that's my favorite thing in the moment because I love the act of creating, and I love the act of creating with other people. So seeing other people's wonderful, amazing ideas that you just had no idea was there because you didn't think of it, of course, and then to be able to put all that out on the table with your stuff and create something amazing, that's where I want to live, is in a constant state of creation and being able to enjoy what's already been created. I think that's why I love jazz so much because there's this encyclopedia of what's called standards, and it's one of the few genres where the singers pull from this collection of standards, and we get to play with songs that everybody else has sung before. I mean, how many times have you heard Summertime?
Right.
But, you know, you heard it 1,000 times, and then you heard Fantasia do it that time, and then it's like, now it's a new version that everybody kind of refers to it. That's classic. Now it becomes a classic. So Billie Holiday, I just have to say that Billie Holiday is really my nucleus for discovering jazz music. She was the first artist I discovered at a time when artists like Mariah Carey, Whitney Houston were the big artists of the 80s when I was in high school. So they had these big voices, and I wanted to do that. But something about Billie Holiday with her very small range, if you've ever listened to her, and this is a plug to study Billie Holiday, there was something about the way she sang that was all about the feeling of what she was saying. And I wanted to be able to have gymnastics in my voice and be able to make people feel what I was singing. So it's one of those things where I just don't want to choose. And you don't have to. You can do it all.
Yeah,
So.
especially, you know, you can tell you can feel, right, y'all, you can feel the passion behind this. That this is something that you feel very strongly about. It shines through your music, your work, everything. So that's absolutely amazing. What I really like about you in the short period of time that I've gotten to know you is not only are you like superwoman, you do all this cool stuff, but you're also a student. Like you walked us through the process of who inspired you, who made you fall in love with jazz. So that's really awesome, really commendable, and that's how you're going to be able to be successful in your craft for the rest of your life. So
Yeah, and you know, I want to say that I used to follow this way of being conformed to do something, you know, considering, like, for example, I used to think I was a slow reader compared to everyone else, right? And so when I'd get scripts and things like that for plays, it would take me a long time to memorize all the lines. And what I realized was the music in my head and the dancer in my body would wait till the play was laid out before me. All the other actors had the way that they moved on stage and when they moved here and said that line. It was a dance and a song in my brain. And once I saw it all my lines would come all at once.
Look at that.
So my process was not that I was a procrastinator, not that I waited too long, but I needed to see the full dance and song, and then somehow it was all already in me, just waiting to put myself in the places that they had left open, the other actors or performers. And so I learned to reassign language to what I do so that I'm not deficient. So I'm not a slow reader. I'm a slow reader compared to a fast reader, but why am I comparing myself to a fast reader? I mean, that's just crazy. So recondition your thinking so that you are always successful in your efforts, no matter what you're doing. If it takes you a year to write a play, then it just takes you a year. And I realize now I wake up in the middle of the night with song lyrics. So it's not that I am not creative in the afternoon. I'm creative at 3 or at 4. So it's you learn that you learn your own rhythm and your own tempo, and you follow it and make success achievable for you, and you will always win.
So should we add public public speaker, motivational speaker to her resume as well? Like, let's give her a round of applause again, y'all. That was amazing. So you're very humble, is what I'm hearing, because you do it all.
You know what I want? I want young people to win, and I don't want them to have to wait so long. I'm not an elder. Well, I guess I kind of, but I'm not an elder who would ever say, oh, well, you got to learn the hard way. There's a wealth that we have we want to give you. I'm a proponent for young artists who are passionate, artists who are passionate to be paid for their work. So when you see me out anywhere, any venue you see me at, know that that venue supports their artists and pays them. And so in that way, I'm influencing venues to encourage venues to pay artists what they're worth. It's it's my living. It's our living. It's not, you know, do it for exposure.
Right. So we have singer, songwriter, entrepreneur, motivational speaker, and influencer.
You know,
I know y'all heard that.
I
know y'all heard that. Well, before we let you get out of here, please let everyone know where we can follow you and support your work.
Okay, so I have a Facebook page. I'm over 50, so I call it The Facebook, but it's my name, Thomasina Petrus. Most times, I don't have a, what is it called, a website? I don't have a website anymore. Most times, if you just Google my name, whatever I'm doing currently will come up, but I can tell you, November 1st, I'm at Unity South Church doing a very cozy concert there and a fundraiser. We're going to serve amazing cashew brittle and some amazing treats by Ingrid, my mother-in-law, Ingredients. And so that's November 1st at Unity South Church. November 4th and 5th, I'm at the Capri Theater with Kathleen Johnson and Patty Lacey Aiken. Patty Lacey is going to be doing Phyllis Hyman, and Kathleen Johnson's going to be doing Etta James, and I'm going to be doing Billie Holiday. So we're going to be on a card together. Beautiful concert, November 4th and 5th. And then one more.
Yes, of course.
The 17th of December, I'll be at the Women's Club with T. Michael Rambo, and we're going to do a great concert there. The Women's Club is gorgeous. So if you get a chance, come out to that one on December 17th. And I have to say, there's another artist tonight, V. We just did a phenomenal performance at Capri for the wonderful late great Brittany Delaney, and I want to give a shout out to our new ancestor, Brittany Delaney. October 25th is Brittany Delaney Day. She was a phenomenal spoken word artist. We miss her dearly, and I'm saying her name and speaking it into existence because I want people to continue to support her work and her children, and you still can do that. So yeah, Google Brittany Delaney and see all of the wonderful things that she did while she was here and continues to do in her spirit. So
awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Thomasina.
You're
Let's
so
give
welcome.
her a round of applause,
Thank you,
y'all.
everybody.
Hey,
Yo,
just vibe with me. What up?
hey,
Turn the speakers up a little bit. Hey, town's
Town's
favorite.
favorite, nigga.
Hey,
been there.
still there. Yeah,
What we talking about?
yeah. Check. Look. Hey, check.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Let's go.
Let's get it.
Check. Look. Hey, let me paint this canvas for all the ones that don't know where I come from. Full of block where we the home of the unsung. Stories untold, past way block where the old heads may do when set up shop. I got a lot up on my plate, but it's off where I reside. The difference is my reach expands other sides. Recipes the months need to change since 05. But through this rap, I vowed to keep them alive. We had a few on the way and a few that made it. I soaked game. I kept my suit clean, now I'm the town's favorite. But Shotty Boo, I vowed to keep my pen layered. And trying to get my money up to keep the ground sacred. Look, we on a mission with a solid few. Times such a pain, we go shine cause we supposed to. I'm tied in, but Big Cuz said I'm too humble. But that's just me, Lil Leak, I got my own hustle. Wave with me if you rockin' tonight, what up? I wanna see y'all win someday. Hey, hey. We gon' bring the whole hood on one day. Look, they can hate all they wanna, but we gon' make sure the whole family straight.
I know that you're the town's favorite.
I know.
I know they ain't the town's
Check.
favorite.
Look, you know I'm all for the dream. I'm all for the cause. I'd rather leave with love cause it don't gotta cost. Just keep it real and don't hold none back. I'm that dude, baby girl, where you at? I need a good vibe. My chicken all flats. My love is pure, I can't lie about that. It just takes some time these days to really get it. I'm trying to commit to something great, not do a sentence. Pushing to the limits, ain't no way around it. The way I put it down, you would've thought I found it. Lot of years winning, my dog still counting. Lot of people had their chance, they started drowning. See, they ain't get it. See, I've been locked in this stew for months, every day on business. Check, it's just survival of the fittest. Mind, body, soul, who really go the distance? Wave with me, sing with me if you caught on. I wanna see you, long as you stick to the, hey. We gon' bring the whole hood on one day, all they wanna, but we gon' make sure the whole family straight. I know that you the, hey, I know they ain't, check, hey. Make some love if you're feeling yourself today, y'all. What up? See you win someday, as long as y'all stick to the grind. We gon' bring the whole hood on one day. Look, they can hate all they wanna, but we gon' make sure the whole family straight. I know that you the, look, I know they ain't the, yo, check. Hey, yo, when I say Lord, can y'all say season, Lord? Lord. When I say Lord, can y'all say season, Lord? Lord. Y'all chill. I like season. All right, man, we gonna chill, man. Y'all, all right, everybody can sit down. Y'all can sit down. We can relax on this one. Y'all like, all right, man, I've been standing up all day, man. It's Friday. Yeah. This is why I kind of wanted the mic stand. It's all good. Yeah, make some love if you feeling yourself today, y'all. Much love. Yeah. Check. Yo, look. Check. It's like I'm close to the dreams, but still close to the block. I reminisce on my raps, cause they all forgot. Everything is fabricated, we done lost ourselves. Trying to get to this money, but now I lose myself. Purest thing they done made since felt, I'm still chasing. Almost lost my passion, but I was caught up in amazement of the eyes of the folks still waiting on my arrival. You coming from these parts, you know it's all survival. No matter the class, when you black, there ain't no way around. Only way is through the mud, to some solid ground. I still wonder who is solid when I'm not around. Vibes getting weird in the club, I had to move around. See, cuz asked me like, you ain't made it yet. This dude still rapping, where's baby at? But see, a lot of them just worry about the wrong. I built my own name, gave my own respect. Dude I wanted to be as a kid to paint the city red. I thank God he didn't blow in the town, would have been sick. But yo, my family is. My family functions getting slim. 2020 really put us through a different twist. We all love it from a distance still. Further from my childhood friends, I don't know how to feel. Look, but y'all I truly don't know. But for my dogs that ain't here, I done promised to stay afloat. Look, all I did as a kid was take notes. Some things I'm just now getting, but I am on roll. Look, I can't bend, I can't break, I can't fold. But I can win and I can shine. Sport a globe. I'm 8 years in, feeling like Kobe with the afro. I speak in Ebonics and homie, I don't know. Hey. Candy fresh, I don't know. But for my dogs that ain't here, we gon' stay afloat. It's like I'm closer to my dreams, but still by the block. One time, hey. It's like I'm closer to my dreams, but still by the block. Hey, I wonder who with me. 2 times for sure, hey. like I'm close to my dreams, but still by the block. I wonder who with me. I wonder that when I say Lord, can y'all say season? Lord, Lord. Yo, when I say Lord, can y'all say season? Lord, Lord.
Just believe in what you're doing.
Yeah, make some noise for yourself.
And if you don't believe in it, then you're not doing it. You haven't figured out what you do best.
Yeah. That's my time. Make some noise for yourself. Love. Yep.
What's up, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Candy Fresh. I am so lucky, so blessed to be standing here amongst greatness. I have a Juice Lord. How are you doing tonight, sir?
How you doing? I'm doing very great. You know what I'm saying?
Good.
I'm happy to be here.
We're really happy to have you. You're a dope artist. I've followed you on Instagram for a while now. I've seen you just get better and better and better. So let's talk to the people. Tell them about who you are and what you do.
Okay. My name is Juice Lord. I'm from St. Paul, Minnesota. I've been rapping for about 8 to 10 years, man. I'm an MC, poet. I coach kids. I don't call myself an actor no more, but I've been in theater, so I'm an actor. I'm an actor. Jack of a lot of trades, you know, and man, I just love the craft. I love hip hop, and yeah, man, I love the arts in general. And,
yeah, definitely a multifaceted. And you, once an actor, always an actor. So let's start there.
All right,
definitely that.
All right.
But no, you're. What I really like about you and your work is you are a lyricist. Okay, like a lot of rappers to come up here and rap. This is a family-friendly show and not cuss. That alone says that you are a lyricist. So. What is your writing process like? Because I feel like I'm listening to poetry when I listen to you rap.
Well, you are. I started out as a poet with Tish Jones, True Art Speaks, really crafting my penmanship and just my knowledge of, you know, just who I am as an artist. That's where I started. All my life I played sports, basketball, football. But when I got into, you know, it's crazy because everything I did as a kid, just on the side, I ended up doing in real time, and today, you know, in these past 8-10 years, and I would say, you know, True Art Speaks with Tish Jones and Penumbra Theater with Sarah Bellamy, Adam. I heard T. Michael Rambo earlier, like just all of these people, these great artists, you know, kind of shaped, you know, the way how I am as an artist, and from the art shaped the way how I am as a person today. So what you hear is just based off growing up on real music and real poets, artists. And you said 8 to 10 years, and you just mentioned real music. So if you had to name one person, just you get 2 seconds, right, who has influenced you the most musically, what artist would you say? Who's the first person that comes to mind? It's Nas.
Okay, good answer.
Nas.
Good answer.
I'm going to say Kendrick and Jay-Z, and the list goes on, too.
All the greats,
you know?
yeah. But no, Nas is a great answer, and you can feel that, again, like I said, when I hear your music, just because of how lyric you are. So let's get into you and all the stuff that you do. So you are a Minnesota legend, living legend.
Appreciate that.
Yes, you just came off of a world tour.
Yeah.
You've opened up for A-list celebrities. Like, you're out here, right?
Yeah.
So how do you balance all of that? And my question for you is, how do you stay humble through all that?
I don't like to use the word humble no more because a lot of people throw the word humble at you because they want to. That's what I learned over the years from one of the older homies was that word is used to dim someone's light. You know, anytime somebody is shining or, you know, you're supposed to boast about yourself. What I would say, I'm grounded. You know what I'm saying, and that comes from just you know, my foundation, my elders, and just, you know, seeing a lot of, you know, wild things, you know, as a kid. So whatever opportunity that I get, I'm thankful, I'm grateful, and I guess in some cases I am too humble, or I'm too light on my accomplishments. You know, I don't get too high, and you know, because you know, good things can happen today, bad things can happen tomorrow. So I don't ever rub it in people's face, but I definitely talk about myself enough, you know, and I also let the art and everything speak for itself too. You know, sometimes a lot of people talk, but they the work don't always follow. Right, so I'm just I'm grounded.
Yes. No, that's a great way to answer it. So I'm not gonna do too much on St. Paul. I did live there for a couple of years, so I'm gonna be kind. But you, I love the pride and just how you rep Minnesota as a whole in your music.
Definitely.
How did like just our culture, and your upbringing influence the music that you make today?
Speaking of St. Paul, Rondo neighborhood, which most places, throughout the country have went through gentrification and just a whole lot of, foul things, man. We come from a place with rich history, and what I try to do through my music, through my art in general, is I try to, carry on tradition and do it in my way, and represent these places to the fullest extent, and do it with people who are also trying to push the same thing, or just represent their city or place regardless. And Minnesota is always looked at as a place that don't got a culture, and I guess what I try to do is show that we do, and show that we are here and we do got something to say. It just it's always this thing that goes around what Minnesota needs to do, and we got a lot of people, we got a lot of examples of people that really did their thing. People used to come to Minnesota to find their artistry, you know what I'm saying? Those greats, we don't need to say the name, people that know. But I just try to carry on tradition, man, more than anything.
Yeah, and you're definitely right. We are certainly slept on. Our art scene in general, from music to dance
theater,
to
art,
and the community is huge. So with that being said, when you're like, let's say you have a new project coming out, and you're like, all right, I need a fire feature. What is that process even like? Because we have so many artists to choose from. How do you make that selection process?
Man, what's crazy is, man, I'm not a fan of forcing. When it comes, I study a lot of dope hip hop albums and what makes hip hop albums dope, and just albums in general, and that's skits, interludes, that's knowing the person I'm working with, music, and knowing, all right, I see that they're dope in this way, but let's see if I can get them in this pocket, and if that's what it is, then maybe they'll get what I'm trying to do. If they get my vision and they blend in right, then boom. Or if I'm like, oh yeah, there's an alley-oop, they gone, or we've worked together. Some of the artists I've worked with is Destiny Robbins. Me and her always connect on something amazing. Kaleem the Dream is my brother. Y Khalik, just a few, and I'm a fan of music. I'm a fan of the artists that I want to work with. Truly, my thing is, I don't like just working with people to work with people. If I really reach out to work with someone, that means I really see something, I really hear them, or if we're just happen to end up being in a studio and we create something and it come out the way it come out, then that's what it is. But other than that, how I do my features for my albums and everything is I don't force, and I just try to put people in positions where they could be successful and where they could shine at,
Yeah. And it's authentic, and you can hear that in your music. So you're definitely doing it right.
Yeah.
Now, you mentioned earlier you just came off your first world tour. Let's give him a round of applause, y'all.
Yeah.
So talk to us a little bit about that.
Okay. Man, I went on my first tour throughout the U.S. With Prof. He's a big Minnesota artist from here, but he also had one of the top albums in the country as independent. And he basically, over the years, he's brought, different up and coming or just, artists that he rocks with or that his camp rocks with on tour and give them a platform to, express themselves. Some of the artists that he's brought is he's brought Mac Irv, he's brought Cashanova, he brought me and Bio on this leg, and my brother Kaleem the Dream came with me, and my brother Zan, he was my DJ, and he just brings several different artists throughout the city to get him light, and his fan base is dope. They support without asking or a discount. They just genuinely, support. And man, the tour was amazing. We went to over 20-some plus cities for man, we went to Montana. We went to Baltimore, went to Philly, New York, we went to Colorado, just all these different places. Some of these places that I never thought I'd ever go to, and learned a lot, man, learned a lot about the road, about, what you put in your body when you're on the road. It's hard, but I learned professionalism. I learned being on time is important. I've always knew that, but sometimes we slip up. But, on that road, you can't slip up because these people that got, jobs to do, so. Learned a lot, man. It was fire.
That's amazing. And
Yeah.
hopefully there's more to come. There is definitely more to come.
Definitely got to be, man.
Yeah, definitely is on the way. Let us know what else we can look forward to for those who follow you, and for some new followers you may get tonight. Let us know what we can expect in the upcoming months.
Okay. You can follow me on Instagram for one at Hammer Time Juice. Juice Lord on all streaming platforms. Juice Lord TV on YouTube. Just got a lot of content coming up. New music. I'm trying to get back just, in the groove. I dropped the album this year called 8th Inning, Love vs. Passion, and I had a show at First Ave 7th Entry, sold out. Amazing, then went on tour. But back to what I got coming. I got a host of different shows coming up. I'm hosting. Man, just got a lot of different events coming up, man. I can't really name off the top, but we working.
Yes,
we
yes.
Working,
Well,
man.
let's give Juice a round of applause. We're so excited to support you. Thank you.
Much love to Candy Fresh. We out here, love. Yee!
My name is Ameen Taahir, and this is Let Me In. Hey. Yeah. Yeah. Hey. Hey. Yeah. Yeah. Put one up in the air like you just don't care. Introverted, so I just chill right here. But if I'm feeling real good, I might get up the chair and dance on them. They be like, start to talk, and now you're not the effing Martian. I'm human, you human. Have fun regardless of the differences. They love it when I flip got to get them to open up like I flip the switch. Front, back, side to side. When they hear the music, they can't decline. Been through some things, but I'm all alright. I rip the mic, got them yelling. But what's the price of life if you ain't living? Got to mess it up like a bad sentence. The laces side be bumping out. In other words, homie, we ain't tripping, you know? Hey. Yeah. Hey. Yeah. Yeah. What's the price of life if you ain't living? Gotta mess it up like a the legs is tied, beat bumping out. In other words, homie, we ain't tripping. What's the price of life if you ain't living? Gotta mess it up like a bad sentence. The legs is tied, beat bumping out. In other words, homie, we ain't tripping, you know? Hey. Hey. Yeah. Bowl of hybrid straight to the brain cells. Got the dance floor looking like a stage well. Might turn a few people out, and if they put it up, I'm ready to put it down. I'm bound to rebel if I feel like. Might dance on them if I feel like. You ain't got to fake it if you feel right. Might loosen up, but I'm still tight. Hey. Grab a friend, let's get big. Don't know what tomorrow brings. We might never. Hey, mess it up. This your jam. We gon' do it all. Hey, pull it. Hey. Yeah. Hey. Yeah. Hey. This shit still right here, man. Hey. Let's have the time of our hey. Have the time of our hey. Let's have the time of our hey. Hey. Let me into. Hey, man, let's have the. Hey, how y'all doing? Y'all good? Yeah. Yeah. Say, yeah. Say, I go there with you. Hey, I go there with you. Hey, I go. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, there you are, my shining star. Take me all the way straight up to Mars. I ask cause I ain't never been that far. No one, I ain't never fell in love so hard. Trust issues, I don't really deal with that. Cause if you lie to me, they gotta turn my back. I'm an artist, I ain't got time for that. Delete departed if you wanna wait, but you different. I can see visions of us together, but maybe I'm tripping. Maybe I'm drinking way too much. I've been out of my luck. I've been trying to give up. I've been losing my touch, and it's crazy. I've into you cause you open to listen. Love that I'm thinking that you always missing in my life. But I feel that don't sound right. Wait, cause I really just met you. Wait, but we been talking all night. Yeah, I don't even wanna leave here. No, but my cousin waiting outside. Yeah, give me a hug good night while I whisper my thoughts to the moonlight. Like, hey, where you from? Who you know? Hey, are you on the low? Could you be my one and only? Well, just to let you know. Say I go there with you. Say I go there with you. Hey, I go there with you. Say I go there with you. Hey, take my heart, it's for sale. I ship it in the mail. Feel like I'm reading braille. Ah, baby, can you say I go there with you? Hey, say I go there with you. Hey, say I go there. All right now. Hey, hey, yeah, alright. This song about you, hey, intellectual individual, doing things that's new to me. Shining on them looking like jewelry. I can see it, you ain't fooling me. Not sure if you really feeling me, but I ain't messing up the chemistry. If it's friendship, it's gonna be what it's meant to be. Listen, look, no forcing things, I like organic. I'm the type to do the damage to myself, but I'm still learning. Maybe you can help me manage. You attractive, I'm looking all at your fashion. Your body look kinda curvy. I'm trying to see what is happening. Ah yeah. Tell me what you really wanna do. Talk a little more about you. You know I'm all ears, I be here for you, and that's right. I can see me hanging with you all night. You the type that I like. Maybe one day you'll be mine. Say where you from? Hey, you know hey. Be on the low. Could you be my one and only? Well, just to let you know. Say I go there with you. Hey, say I go there with you. Say I go there with you. Say I go there with you. Take my heart, it's for sale. I ship it in the mail. Feel you like I'm reading braille. Ah, baby, can you tell? Say I go there with you. Hey, I go there with you. Hey, I go there with you. I go there with you. Hey, where you from? Who you know? Are you on the low? Could you be my one and only? Well, just to let you know. Say I go there with you. Say I go there with you. Hey, say I go there with you. Say I go there with you. Hey, take my heart, it's for sale. I ship it in the mail. Felt like I'm reading braille. Ah, baby, can you tell? Say I go there with you. Hey, say I go there with you. Say I go there with you. Say I go there with you. Hey, yeah. Say I go there with you. Hey, I go there with you. Hey, I go there with you. Say I go. Hey, say I go there with you. Yeah. I go there with you, yeah, I go there with you. Hey, Mars. Yeah, yeah. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah. I wrote this as a reminder to myself, and hopefully for anybody who needs it, who can connect with it. Here we go. Yeah. Yo, my spirit guides, I get it together. The universe gave you signs, cannot wait forever. I mean, get off your back, you gotta do better. You steady sitting on your gift, can't fold under the pressure. I know that it hurts, I know that it's hard. Been battling a long time, you got all the scars. They ignore it every time you give them your heart. But you can't give up on it now, you done came too far. Wait, so this for every time that they ever doubted me. Even when they didn't like it, homie, I was proud of me. All the painful moments brought the best things out of me. Bet you couldn't imagine everything that I'm about to be. The greatness, I saw it. All this greatness gon' flaunt it. Came straight from the concrete, didn't come from a garden. But that rose, it grew from Brooklyn Park, who knew? Now I'm plotting on house, backyard with a pool. And my mom made them good, ain't worried about when bills due. Give my daddy a whip, something that's hella new. Buy a house with some studios, all my dudes is good. Minneapolis home, but vacate to Hollywood. I mean, I saw this life since I was 12. Should've been pop, mentally been going through hell, left a man shot. 13 was rapping so well, got the binge watch. watch for these stories that I'm gon' tell. The legend ain't finna stab, just give me a second. Know me, but I still keep a quartz on the necklace. All that fakeness in your songs, that's not that impressive. Maybe try something that's finna deliver a message. Wait, wasn't talking about anybody particular. Might have been talking to myself, that's how a mirror works. When you get older, you learn younger problems was miniature. Cold in the city, but I'm fixing to change the temperature. Yeah. Yeah. Hey. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
What's up, everybody? It's Shakirah, 2 times at the 5th episode of Candy Fresh, the Sweetest show in the Twin Cities. I just saw Ameen Taahir grace the stage, and he did a great job. Let's give him another round of applause, y'all. So I just want to get right into it. First of all, your music gives me like summer. Like that's when when I hear the beats, when I hear your ad libs and just your voice, it just reminds me of the summer, which is great because we're Minnesotans, we don't get too much of that. So it's just a nice light feeling that your music brings. So what inspires your beat selection and then also just your music process?
For sure. I think I work definitely off of just emotion and just like I like using music to kind of just express myself and all the things I'm going through. And so really just like if I'm feeling like good in that moment or if I want to feel good, I try to make something that could help me through anything or help me through that. I produce all of my music. So like all of the beats you heard, I made the beats, engineer, write, all that stuff. So I'm really drawn into like the whole entire process of creating a song, and so it's fun for me.
Yeah, that's definitely a flex that you're making all your beats. I could tell a little bit because when you were performing, you were doing the imaginary drums and stuff. I'm like, oh, this is his song for real. So that's very, very cool. You mentioned that when you write, it's just like what you're feeling. I definitely, I did my research. I took a scroll down your Instagram, and I agree. Think you make really relatable music. What does it feel like to? Because it's one thing to speak in front of a crowd, but to write music and perform it when it's like your innermost thoughts. How does that make you feel? Like, are you scared sometimes, or you just go for it?
I think. Yeah, it takes time to get to a place to be comfortable. I feel like it's so personal to me, and so like it's definitely. But I feel like it's also I like performing because it is kind of like a release, and I feel like if people could feel what you're saying in the song, could connect with it, I think it makes it so worth it. And I think you kind of feel that energy from any type of audience. And it's like a given. You give your energy, they give you energy back, and I love that. So I just get through it however I can. Yeah.
So again, like I said, I was on Instagram scrolling. I know that you recently came out with a single called December about a breakup. So when you are, again, because your writing process is so vulnerable and you're actually just taking it from here to the pen and paper or notes, whatever you use, when you are deciding what you want your next song to be about, is there anything that's off limits?
No, nothing. I feel like a lot of times I've been learning this about my process, but like I kind of have like this really like fearless approach when I get into a studio. I'm not worried about what anybody would think about what I'm saying. Like I just want to get in there and like express myself, and be real with myself and just be vulnerable. Like there's no fear when making music. So I'm not really thinking about who's gonna hear it, how they're gonna take it. I just want to make the music. I want to make something that I think is cool, that I think is that touches me. So yeah, there isn't a fear there. I think when you start thinking about like, okay, how people will perceive or how they will like take it in and hear it, I think I kind of focus on the fact that some people might be touched by this. It could help somebody through something. It could help validate some emotions out there. So that's what I care about.
Very dope, very dope. So it's giving seasoned. Like you've been doing this for a while. How long have you been in the music industry?
Okay, so I started making music, I think about 2011, 2012. I'm 26, so I think I'm about 12 years old, 13, something like that. So that's when I started kind of like actually writing, getting into raps. I started off kind of like with poetry, and then I started rapping, and then I started kind of playing with beats, and everything just kind of, I've been working on it for a while. So yeah.
And I've learned that you're no stranger to performing either. You've performed. What I really like and appreciate is a lot of the performances that you do are like community, local events. Like I saw a clip of you like in George Floyd Square performing, which is amazing. So when you, as an artist, right, you have all these opportunities. There might be people that reach out because they've heard about you and your work. How do you decide what spaces you're going to perform in or what spaces you prefer to perform in?
I love to perform for anybody, anything, and everybody really. I mean, it could be a crowd of 10, it could be a crowd of 100. Like I just like to perform, so it doesn't matter like where the venue is for me personally. I do have obviously like goals and inspirations, and I want to be able to perform for like big crowds and all that type of stuff. But I'm very grateful, and I have a lot of gratitude for even the shows I've been doing. I've been able to grace First Ave, the main room. I've been able to grace 7th Street, and I've been able to do festivals and things like that. So I'm thankful for all of it. Yeah.
What's been your favorite performance to date? You got to say this one. No, I'm just kidding. Right. Truthfully.
It's that's hard. I think I just recently this past year I did a show at 7th Street. And it was like kind of my first kind of like solo situation, and I had like a nice little sweet 30-minute set, and it was just really dope, just the energy and just like the crowd and just like being able to perform like even new stuff. I like to kind of like tease out new stuff a lot, so it was fun to do that and just kind of see like what they would think about certain songs that are aren't even out yet. So yeah. But yeah, I really enjoyed that show. Dope.
Well, for those who are watching, please let us know where we can follow you and what we can expect next from you.
Absolutely. Everything Ameen Taahir, AMEENTAAHIR. So TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, literally anything. And yeah, I got a lot of things coming. I have more singles I'm trying to roll out, and I want to eventually get to a project. Just recently, actually, because I'm also a visual artist and designer. And so I just recently had a situation with Target. I did a collaboration with Target in their Heyday brand. So if you go to any Target worldwide, you'll see some products that I've put my art on, headphones, all types of stuff.
So this man, some weeks I don't even shop at Target because it's not, I'm not there. This man did a collaboration with Target. Let's give him a round of applause. That's amazing. That's very cool. So we didn't even get into the other endeavors, right? I really love that everyone who's graced the stage tonight is very multi-talented. So I have to ask you, since you are a visual artist as well, how do you plan to like merge your music and your visual artistry together in the future?
Yeah, and that's kind of what I like, what I'm trying to figure out, what I'm trying to do a lot more with my art is like kind of bridge those two things together, because those are both like really like my passions. I'm a painter at heart. The last project I came out with, I actually painted like the album art cover, an album called Emerald Child, and I spent so many like 5 years on making the project I want to be perfect, and I did all the artwork and stuff like that. So I'm continuously just kind of figuring out ways to, okay, how do we incorporate the art? And so that's kind of one of the ways I do it, is just like doing the paintings and doing focus on kind of like the rollout and the vision of like what people will see when they are getting ready to play the music. So
very dope, very dope. A one-man band for sure. So please tell us what we can look forward to next, because again, this man's in Target. He just dropped a project. He's performing all over the Twin Cities. What can we expect next from you?
More performances, more music, and yeah, I want to continue to work on some more artwork as well. So yeah, I'll be kind of rolling that stuff out shortly soon here. I like the December single. I have more things coming with that, so I'm excited about that. But yeah.
Perfect. Thank you so much. Let's everybody give Ameen Taahir a round of applause.
Thank you so much.
What's going on, everybody? My artist name is Kelz, Gawd. Thank y'all for coming. I'm gonna be doing 2 songs on my new project, God Complex, coming soon. Let's go. It's the intro. Vibe with me. Yeah, drunk nights, just left the club. I'm just trying to take one down. She just buzzed me in to come up. Penthouse, stay downtown. Baby girl, I know this ain't love, but I know the way she let me. Baby girl just wanna be involved. She know that I got it right now, okay? Okay. The motion, man. Yeah, get it, I want it, I got it. My city, we up 1 million. If I pull up, I know we get in. My diamonds, they matching my skin, okay? They wanna shame me for things that I did. I promise I'll do it again. Vibe with me. Yeah, buzzing it, it's just me. I got monsters run the street like it's Sesame. Remember when this here was just a dream? Foreign model straight from Pasadena. I got them stripes like I pack Adidas. If you try to try me, then you gotta meet them. I'm with my dogs, we packing the V like 4 deep. I know that they riding with me. Yeah, I'm the guy, my jewelry parting the sea. I'm moving through all this here freely. Man, this thing easy. Packing that cheese like Velveeta. She throw that and I beat it. Think I'm conceited. Baby girl, I know my worth. I know the score never even, yeah. Okay. Yeah, get it, I want it, I got it. My city, we up 1 million. If I pull up, I know we get in. My diamonds, they matching my skin, okay? They wanna shame me for things that I did. I promise I'll do it again. Yeah, yeah. The motion, man. She want the guy to come get it poppin'. Baby girl, nobody gotta know it. She know this flexing thing just a hobby. If they think they got it, then they gotta show me. I never walked just straight in the party. Girl, I'm Kelz the God, I just not anybody. If I pop up, she pop it like out of body. Everybody know, never make them like me, yeah. Okay, the motion, man. Yeah, get it, I want it, I got it. My city, we up 1,000,000. If I pull up, I know we get in. My diamonds, they matching my skin, okay? They wanna shame me for things that I did. I promise I'll do it again. Yeah. 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 Absolutely. Something new. Something new. Come on, man. Y'all about to make me blush up here, man. Stop clapping. Vibe with me. Hear the words, I'm sure you can relate. Yeah. And how can I yeah. And how can I pretend? How you say you love me, you ain't ever in my end. I've been trying to find a way for us to make amends. I'm always on go, but you not moving like my friend. And how can I pretend? How you say you love me, you ain't never in my end. Don't think me and you can get it done and made again. I'm always on go, but you not moving like my friend. Yeah, too fast on the lane switch. Me and you move shameless. You was supposed to be my main. You was with me in the Honda. Now my cool move brainless. You was with me in the first class. Now I'm solo on the same thing, girl. Yeah, it's crazy. Me and you not even speaking. We was talking about having a baby. We was gonna name Shorty Mercedes. It matched with the brand new Mercedes. And nowadays you moving shady. You already play the streets. I cannot play with you like God dang. Yeah, I can't see when. Yeah, visions that you burned, I can't see, man. My heart is on 5%, that tint you can't see in. You're hurting me again. And how can I yeah. And how can I pretend? How you say you love me, you ain't never in my end. I've been trying to find a way for us to make amends. I'm always on go, but you not moving like my friend. And I cannot pretend. Vibe with me. How you say you love me, you ain't never in my end. It's my favorite verse off the album, man. Listen up. Get it done and made again. Yeah. I'm always on go, but you not moving like my friend. Blaming everyone won't look within. Lost so much you don't know when you win. I can see the difference in the way you move with them. This ain't you and it's clear. I remember back we was riding around that town in high speeds. It was me, you in the backwood with the top down my steeds. Now me, you moving backwards, you was supposed to be my queen. Now I realized it was always about you, never about me. Worry about me, what about me? I'm a man too, I got needs. And now we moving finish, yeah. I don't see a way that we begin. My heart is on 5%, that tint you can't see in. You're hurting me again. And how can I yeah. And how can I pretend? How you say you love me, you ain't never in my end. I've been trying to find a way for us to make amends. Yeah, I'm always on go, but you not moving like my friend. And how can I pretend? How you say you love me, you ain't never in my end. Don't think me and you can get it done and made again. I'm always on go, but you not moving like my friend. Yeah. Appreciate that. I just had to leave a little on the beat just so y'all can hear it. Man, that's Minnesota's own on the beat. It's my cousin Do Betters from LA. I appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all time.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Candy Fresh. I am very lucky tonight. I'm very blessed. I am in the presence of a god, literally. What's up, Kelz the God? How are you doing tonight?
What's going on? I'm just happy to be here. Appreciate the opportunity.
Absolutely. So you just had an amazing performance, shades and all, right? Yeah. And like you really painted some pictures. So talk to us about those two songs you performed, and we're gonna just get into some details. Yeah,
for sure. Starting with the first one, Motion Man. I wanted to do something different, get a different type of sound. I think if anybody who's heard me or my cousin Drew Devon, we had a project out. And obviously, that's like the traditional hip-hop. I wanted to kind of stir away, do something a little different, expand my range, and I hope that everybody liked that one.
Yes, definitely loved it,
Absolutely. And then Minnesota Heartbreak is one of my favorite songs. I definitely wrote that at a troubling time in my life. It was cold, something like this. Just went through my first heartbreak with my first love. So I wanted to do a song that definitely represented the city. I felt like a lot of people felt where I come from, and the beat definitely screams Prince. So
yes, definitely. Well, you snapped. I liked both. I don't think I have a favorite. And what I liked about your music is like you painted a scene. Like when you're talking about the 5% tint and the matching, like I could see it in my head. So that is really dope. Now, I have had the pleasure of knowing you for a while. I've seen you grow up from a little lad.
Little shorty.
And I've grown to be a really big fan of your music. Like, you have a very catchy sound. You have a very unique sound. Who inspires you musically the most?
Yeah, I mean, overall, I'm pretty sure, people can hear a lot of Drake in my sound, but Kanye West, Pierre Bourne, Baby Keem, when it comes to the new artists. Older artists, people like Jay-Z, people like Big Pun, I have huge influence on. So, just all those type of artists and just, people who just like make good music. Yeah. I love all music. So, yeah, it's really a wide range. So
we were really lucky to get a sneak peek. These are both singles from your new album. When is it coming out, and what's it called? Can you give us an exclusive?
Yeah, absolutely. The project is called God Complex. Funny enough, Kelz God Complex. Try to get a play off words there. And yeah, the project should be coming out here early December. Okay. I got 2 visuals on the way as well, so hoping to make some waves in the city, put Minnesota back on the map where it rightfully deserves with me and my brother. So.
Yes, I love that. And you that's really dope that you are trying to end the year with a bang. A lot of people are like, next year, but you're trying to get it out, get it to the people before the year ends. Absolutely. That's really dope. Yeah. Yeah, so tell us about like the process of making an album, because that just seems like a lot of work. It seems like a lot goes into it. When the songs are finalized, between like, you finish your last song, like you're leaving the studio, between that moment and actually dropping the album, what goes into it?
Yeah, for sure. It's a lot of stress, a lot of patience, and it's just a lot of test of will. I feel like to drop an album that you're going to put like money into, time into, you really gotta love the music, because after a while you're going to hear these songs a million times before they come out. You're going to hear it unmixed, so it doesn't sound the cleanest, unmastered, so the levels are all off, and you really have to love the music to continue to push it, even though you made the song 6 months, a year in advance. So definitely goes into that, getting licensing, just a lot of money. Music is not a cheap game if you're going to do this at a high level. And that's the reason why we go to work Monday through Friday.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So we talked about the money. We talked about the commitment and how you have to be patient. I know, because I know Kelz the Gawd. I know Markel. You are a fellow parent of a toddler at that. Sure. So how do you balance the busyness of being a parent, being a musician, your day job, your social life, everything? How do you make sure that music stays at the forefront of your priorities? Yeah, absolutely. I just try to keep my mind on the goal. I think that music, more than just the fame and stuff of that nature, can be an end goal for me when it comes to the money side. And so, I look at my little guy, I let him hear the music first. If he's not liking it, he will definitely let me know. And luckily, he's picked these songs on this album that he loves. So, yeah, this one's really for him. That's dope. He's like an A&R manager in the making. I love that. Absolutely. Very dope. So the album is dropping in December. What can we expect after that as far as the visuals and just like more live performances? Yeah, for sure. Definitely got some performances getting lined up. I've been blessed to make a lot of connections in the city. So yeah, I think we're going to have a major push with this album. I'm in talks with First Ave, trying to get a couple things done once we get the visuals out. Me and my brother Drew, we're working on our second project here pretty soon. Can't wait for that one. Yeah, we got a lot of stuff coming for 2024, but right now we focus on 2023. Yes, sir. And definitely go listen to their first project. It's amazing. I'm a big fan of it. So let us know where we can follow you, support you, and go get that album. Yeah, absolutely. Kelz Gawd on all platforms. That's THE. Gawd, Kelz Gawd. I ain't want to disrespect the man above. Yeah, that's on every platform: Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Apple Music, Spotify, SoundCloud, Audio Mac if you're stealing music, the whole nine. Yeah, I'm everywhere. Okay, he supports the free streams. He said if you're stealing music, I love it. Well, thank you so much, Kelz. Let's give him another round of applause, y'all. Appreciate y'all. What's up, everybody? It's your girl, Shakirah, 2 times holding down the fort while Miss Anahita is out. We're wishing you the best, Anahita. We're so glad that we've been able to continue this season with you. But I am super lucky. I got to host an amazing show tonight. We had a star-studded lineup. We had Ameen Taahir. Let's give him a little round of applause. All right. We had Juice Lord. We had Kelz the Gawd. We had Thomasina and V. So we had a phenomenal show. They put on some great performances. If you weren't here, you definitely missed out, but you're in luck. We still have one more episode this season. So thank you all for watching the sweetest show in the Twin Cities. This is Candy Fresh.